time today. So we're just monitoring it all for you here at Right Side Broadcasting Network. Before we get to the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and that press conference, as today is day 16 of that government shutdown, let's go to a couple of our great sponsors, including Monetary Gold. And we know that two banks, unfortunately, have already failed in 2025. And with $37 trillion in national debt, Monetary Gold says more failures, unfortunately, are on the way. And it's not fear-mongering, it's reality. The banking system is built on quicksand, and every new failure threatens depositors, retirement accounts, and pensions. And the government can't bail out everyone, so when confidence collapses, so does the system. So Monetary Gold tells us not to get trapped holding worthless paper, but instead, call that number you see on your screen, 888-617-7994 today, or visit rsbnforthegold.com and secure your wealth with real
Да, я
assets that don't
только
depend on anybody
сейчас.
else. Great spot there, Monetary Gold.
Доброе
Let's
утро.
also go to All Family Pharmacy. Every year, of course, it's the same story. Someone in the family, they start coughing. You think it's just a little cold, and then suddenly half the house is
Сейчас я его
sick.
заглушу для тех, кто меня слушает. В ТикТоке НАТО подтвердило первые удары будут по Калининграду и по Севастополю. Это вот прямо вот секунды после разговора Трампа и Путина. Даже не понимаю, что происходит. Так, это я заглушил этого идиота. Сейчас он еще будет выступать, я имею в виду, Дональд Трамп будет еще раз выступать. Вчера было очень мощное выступление Дональда Трампа. Вчера он, по сути, объяснялся, почему он так жестоко преследует государственных деятелей из Демократической партии. Ну, а по сути, дал людям понять, что у этого есть всего свои причины. Понятия не имею, как это у меня все на YouTube сейчас смотрится. Сейчас попробую себя найти на YouTube. Switch account. Нет, тут есть вообще. Ага. Okay.
This year, we're already seeing it. Flu cases are climbing fast right now. And yes, COVID's creeping back a bit too. So the problem is when everyone starts getting sick at once, pharmacies and those clinics, they get slammed. So you can't find what you actually need. That's why it pays to be prepared before it hits your home. If you're the kind of
for real Americans, we're going to share a little bit about that situation with you this morning, and then get an update on one specific segment regarding Homeland Security and what that's doing for the security of our country. If you're keeping count, 9 times now.
October 16th,
9 раз.
10-16-25.
Сейчас посмотрим, что
Thanks so much
говорят.
for joining us live. Let's go now to Capitol Hill. We saw the beautiful images from Capitol Hill just moments ago, and also the White House, looking like a nice sunny day there on this Thursday. A lot of news going on, as you guys know, as we are day 16 into this government shutdown. Let's go to the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, who has actually held 16 press conferences in a row. And it looks like we're going to have 17 because the Senate did not pass that continuing resolution. So let's go to the Speaker of the House on Capitol Hill from moments ago.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 16 of the Democrat shutdown. The Schumer shutdown is very real and very painful
Добро пожаловать
for real Americans. We're going to share a little bit about
в 16-й
that
день
situation with you
шатдауна
this
нашего
morning, and
правительства.
then get an update on one specific segment regarding Homeland Security and what that's doing
Ну,
for the
мы
security
вам
of our
сегодня
country.
расскажем
If you're keeping count,
о
9 times now,
безопасности.
9 times the Senate Democrats have voted to keep the government closed. all the
И
House Democrats
9
except
раз уже
one
голосовали
voted
за то,
September
чтобы
19th to shut it
не,
down.
не
So this
могли
is 10
доголосоваться,
total
чтобы
times now that Democrats in
открыть
Congress have
правительство.
voted to close the government. And we know what that means for real people. We know what it means for our troops and our Border Patrol agents and TSA agents and air traffic controllers and everybody who relies upon services around the country. It's very real. And so today marks yet another day of American families feeling the very real personal and
Ну, что
economic
пока
strain
скажет что-нибудь
of this reckless decision that our
достойное,
Democrat colleagues keep making.
понятное.
They want the United States government to remain closed, and they seem not to care about the pain that it's causing. They have offered no plan. They have offered no strategy. They have offered no common sense path forward for ending this situation. And so many of you have asked all of us, how will it end? We have no idea. It's up to the Democrats, and they have to decide it. And judging by their outrageous behavior, the Democrats appear perfectly happy to keep the political theater going while real people
Да,
suffer.
всем здравствуйте.
And that's why House Republicans made the responsible decision for our members to spend this week in their districts working for the people. They're helping their constituents. They're helping the American people
Давайте
navigate
что-нибудь
the
интересное,
mess
ну чушь
that the
какую-то
Democrats have created.
говорят.
Staying back to work with our constituents was a decision that we made very thoughtfully and we made collectively as a group, House Republicans. We have so much of that work to do. That's not some talking point. It's not some strategic tactic. We made that decision out of urgent necessity. So I want to highlight here just this morning, just very briefly, just a couple of examples, a small sample of some of the very important work that House Republicans are doing on the ground right now to help Americans through this difficult time.
Он хвалит свою
In the state of
партию.
Michigan, for example, our members are sitting down with veterans, men and women who risked their lives for our country, and they're struggling now because the services they depend on, health services, for example, have come to a halt thanks to the Schumer shutdown. So in Michigan, our Republicans from the House are there working through those situations. In
Стрим не
Texas,
тормозит у вас?
many of our Republican colleagues have met with some of our brave Border Patrol agents down on that southern border who are still reporting for duty without a paycheck. In Montana, Congressman Ryan Zinke helped park rangers who are keeping the parks open as best they can for families and travelers, even as
Спасибо,
they themselves go without a paycheck. Across the Midwest, we have members who are meeting with local and regional airports to hear firsthand how furloughs and blocked paychecks there are hurting the people who keep our skies safe. Really important stuff. In rural communities around the country,
Почему интересно он
Republicans
тормозит
are working
нам?
hand in hand with their local hospitals to make sure that the $50 billion rural hospital fund that Republicans got signed into law on
YouTube.
July 4th
Надо понять,
is
почему
accessed.
на YouTube
Uh,
тормозит.
it reaches the people who need it. And they're doing that work while the Democrats are demanding to kill that essential fund that is in their counterproposal to the CR, one of the many.
Вчера, по сути, Дональд Трамп
And everywhere across America right now, we're helping
объявил
small
войну.
business owners and farmers and ranchers and service coordinators navigate frozen loans
Я сейчас
and
поставлю
delayed
это на паузу. Вчера, по сути, Дональд Трамп объявил войну до смерти, до крови для всех демократов. Объяснялся, почему он так жестко за ними следует. Давал понять, что перед законом все равны. Ну, то есть он конкретно политических преследует. По политическим мотивам.
Democrats
Все те, говорит, кто думает, что у вас есть власть, вчера он говорит, черт, не нравится мне, как он делает это. Сейчас будем проверять, как он будет работать на YouTube.